Hello once again everyone, Joe from Feel Like Craps. The last video we did, which was the 410 power play by Waylon for on our way to the 10K, the camera cut out due to some issues with our computer. It cut out before we had a chance to count up the profits from that roll. So I want to do that now so it's documented. There's actually in the thumbnail on the actual video, I did post a copy of this screen afterwards. We had a $1,000 bankroll, so to start with that strategy. So there's the 1,000, and we had $888. 888. Play that number tonight. So we're going to take that $888 from the previous strategy, and we're going to throw it into our profit rack. Our way to 10K rack, which is now at 400 was our initial bankroll. We started on the way to 10K with $400, so we'll count everything up here. Let's see if we can color anything up. Doesn't look like we can. Nope, we're just shy. These can color up though. And except we're gonna keep another 600 out. So just gonna put that there. That'll color up to another purple chip. And another purple chip. We'll just do it this way so we can see what the total profit is, and then we'll do what we got to do later. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4,050. Actually, these two are going to color up to another 100. So another red chip. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4,135, 4,139. Almost halfway to the 10K, and we're a little over halfway through the month. We're going to keep 500. 600 rather, so that we can make a $1,000 bankroll here, because we are up in profits, so why not use it to get us to the 10K a little quicker? That's another $600, so we add 600 to our $400 bankroll already. We'll get that prepped right now. There we go. There's 300. I'm going to put that over there right now. There's 400, and we're going to do another 600. Here's 500. We'll fill that all the way up. And the other 100 we'll fill all the way back to that roll, because that's going to be 100. There we go. These go back here. And voila, our $1,000 bankroll. We're already 4 minutes into the video, and we're going to do the King of the DC, Waylon's King of the DC. This is a 1 unit, 4 and 10, 2 units on the oh, hello. Okay, 1 unit on the 4 and 10, and that's it. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are not going to work the come out. So no come out work here. The stars of our show are present. Dice are out. Let's get moving. 5, 3, an easy 8 to start us out now. We have a point. We're going to do 4 and 10 for 1 unit. We go into the DC for 2. Okay, very good. All right, just refamiliarizing myself with the finer points of the strategy. Dice are out. 6, 3, 9. We have a Nina niner, so our $50 is going to go behind the 9. And we're good. We're going to let the shooter work it out. Those are our 3 bets. Dice are out. There's a 6, 2, 8. Our shooter got his point. And now that we've got a point, we work every roll. So dice are out. That's a 4-1 fever. The fever 5. Dice are out. 6, 5, yo, 11. And just for the record, not worried about the pass or the don't. Dice are out. 6, 3, 9. We're going to get whacked. So that's a loss. We ladder up 1 unit on a loss. And we're going to go 100 in the DC now. We'll work, what the heck. 5, 6, yo, of course. Yo, 11. That's a killer. So we're going to go up to 200. These have to go up. They have to go up 2 units, so we have to bring them to 75. Dice are out. A 3, 2, 5. Shooter got the point. That's going to go behind. And now we work every roll. Dice are out. 6, 5, yo. Can't hurt us now. That's a frontline winner. There's a 7. 6, 1, you're all done. 200 there. We're going to lose 150. But we're going to win 200. So there's our winnings. This can go back. Oh, goodness. All right. Well, we're down. So we got to stay. We got to stay up. We don't work the come out. We're going to wait for a point. Dice are out. Easy 6, a 4, 2, easy 6. All right, we're going to do 200 in the DC. Oh, you know what? 150. It should be 150. I'm sorry. It should be 150. That should go up by a unit. So we're in $50 units. So I was wondering why those bets didn't work. Didn't seem like they didn't work that way. Dice are out. Here we go. 4-1 fever. The DC is going to go to the 5. And we're hunkering down. 6, 2, 8. Doesn't help or hurt. The 4's got to come eventually. 6, 3, Nina. 5, 1, 6. Point hit. We continue to work every roll now, because why not? We have nothing to lose. If a 7 happens, then we lose 150 and win 150. So it's to our advantage to try to get some money out of it. That's a 5, 4, 9. Dice are out. 6, 4, 10. There we go. That's nice. That's 75, so that's going to be a $3 vig. We'll get 2 back for the nickel. And we're going to get 150. So $150 win. I think we almost broke even. There's 200. No, we're not even close. Never mind. Actually, let's do a Waylon. We're gonna take everything down and count it. So there's 500, 700, 900. So we're not quite there yet. That's 1,050. So we're gonna leave everything. That's gonna stay 75. That's gonna stay 75. And dice are out. 6, 5, yo, 11. No harm, no foul. 6, 5, back to back, yo, 11. One less dot's going to win us a lot there, shooter. It'd be nice to have it. Dice are out. There it is, a 6, 4, an easy 10. Big Ben, our best friend number 10. That's another $3 vig. We'll trade in another nickel. Get 2 back. We get 150 now. We've definitely made the money back. So, but you know, why not? What do we got to lose? We're gonna, no matter what happens, unless we roll the 5. That's the problem. Dice are out. That's a hard 8. 4, 4, 8. We'll leave everything as it is because right now, even on you know what? Take it back down. Take the 4 and 10 back to base. We'll let the 5 sit out there. It's not really going to matter. 5, 3, easy 8. Oh, 6, 4, 10. That's only going to be worth $50 now, though, because we brought everything back. Dice are out. A 5, 1, easy 6. The mixer. Dice are out. Craps 2, craps. That's the snake eyes. A 5, 4, Ninar. Shooter got his point. If we had been on the don't pass, we'd have been crying over that one, but the DC has that advantage. Once it's placed, we're only worried about that number. So dice are out. There's a 6, 1 on the come out. These are going to lose because we were working them. Actually, yeah, we were working them. I'll say we were. Technically, we weren't, but we lose 50 and get 150. So it doesn't really matter. I didn't say we weren't working them, but in general, the strategy says that if we get the DC behind a number, we work everything until the 7. So I was right. If the DC is behind, goes behind. If the DC resolves behind a number, we play until we get a 7. So it worked out either way. However, now we are back to not working the come out. We're definitely up, so let's continue. There's a 6, 1, come out 7. Roll all of those you'd like now. 6, 4, 10. Our point is a 10. Now, the strategy when it's a 10 calls for us to go to either the 5 or the 9 if the 4 or 10 are the point. So we'll do a 9, and we're going to do 2-unit DC, so that's $50 into the DC. Dice are out. Here we go. 3, 1, an easy 4. Our DC is going to be a 4, and that's going to win 1 for 50. This comes to the 5 now. Interestingly enough. You know, our point's a 10. I don't know what I'm thinking. We can stay on the place bet, or the buy bet rather. It's only when the DC moves to the 4 or 10 that we move that bet. So it's been a long day, folks. Appreciate your patience. And there's a 4 tray line away. Doesn't matter. These will lose, but $50 has to get paid for the don't. So essentially a wash. Continuing on, let's get a new point. There's a craps number. Craps 2. We need him when we're in the DC. 6, 5, yo. We're going to get that out of the way now. That's a front line winner after that front line loser craps number. And now we're going to lose it back again. Pit boss says take the pass line bets. Dice are out. Hard 6, a 3, 3. Pair of trays. And we're ready. We're ahead, so there is absolutely no need to increase any of these bets right now. Dice are out. A 3, 1, easy 4. The don't's going to go behind the 4. We'll take a buck because our place bet's going to win. or buy bet, I should say. When that goes to the 5, we don't buy the 5. That's 2 for every 3. We don't want to get into that nonsense. We'd have to have a multiple of 3 up here, and then we'd owe a vig. It's not worth it. Just take the 7 to 5 and be happy. Here we go. We got everything all set. And we're ready. Dice are out. And we're going to get whacked. 3, 1, 4. The don't goes away. We'll move that back, and we got to go back in the don't. Dice are out. Of course, a 6, 1, 7. That's just lovely. Everything can go away on that. We're going to go up a unit, but we're not actually. Where are we here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're at 1,000. There's 1,000 right there, so we don't need to ladder up just yet. We'll let these dice get their temperamental streak out of the way. Dice are out. There's a craps 2. Where were you a roll ago? 6, 5, yo. We're rolling the horn numbers. It's horn parlay day here. 5, 4, Nina. We have a point, Houston, and it's a 9. 5, 4, 9. Now we're going to 4, 10, DC. And we're ready. Dice are out. That's a point hit. 6, 3, Nina. Buckshot on that point. We don't care. Our don't goes behind the 9. Dice are out. We're working. There's a hard 4, 2, 2. Working all bets. That's going to be good for 50. Take it right back to the rack, Jack. Dice are out. There's a 4, 2. Easy 6. Oh, where were we? We were on the 4. This needs to be a point of 4, and we need to move that to the 5. A 6 has been rolled. That's all well and dandy. And that's not dandy. We're going to lose the don't 9 on that one. Unbelievable. Back to the DC they go. And there's our 7. A roll too late. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. All right. It is what it is. We're still in profit, so this is going to reset. We're just going to get these set up. They're going to follow the puck, but it is what it is, and we're ready. 3, 2, fever. $50 in the don't. Dice are out. 0.7 out. That predictable. Maybe we ought to just go back to the don't pass. We'd be doing much better. Dice are out. Here we go. 4, 2. Easy 6. Now, any chance we can make it past 3 rolls? There's a 3, 2, fever. We'll go behind and let the shooter finish it out. 6, 4. That's nice. That's Big Ben, number 10, our best friend. We trade in one of those and get 4 back because we owe $1 for the VIG, so we're going to get 50. Back to the rack she goes. Dice are out. 6, 3, Nina. Don't care about her for now. 4, 1, 5. Oh, our shooter can roll the point in the 7. I am going to go up a unit, so we're going to do 100 on the don't. Dice are out. There's a 5, 1, easy 6. That's going to come up. I'll leave it just as it is for now. That's not going to count. Dice got to hit the back wall. We're looking for a point. It is an 8, the hard way. Point is 8. Dice are out. 4 tray. We got to cry now, except we're going to lose 50, but we're going to win 100. Not too hard to take. Again, not much in the way of good rolls here. 5, 1, 6, so might not be a bad idea. We'll do 100 in the don't. Let's see if we make it past roll 3. There's a 4-1 fever. Dice are out. 5-1-6. Shooter got his point. That's going to reset. And again, we work every roll. Still ongoing here. There's a 5-2. You're all through. That's going to cancel everybody out. 50 loses, 50 wins. We'll let this shooter get a point before we put some money up. 4-4, a hard 8. Rolled that hard 8 before for the point. You're going to roll it again. Dice are out. 3-2, fever 5. We're set up the same exact way as we were before. Dice are out. 2 there. Where is that a roll ago? 2-1-3 craps. That doesn't help us now. Oh, that doesn't help us either. That's a craps 12. The horn parlayers are going crazy. And of course, after all those 5s and horns, we get a 7. That's a cancel. Dice are out. We talked a little before, so we're going to go a little over 20 minutes on the video because it's not technically 20 minutes of shooting, so we got a couple more shooters to go here. Or maybe not, depending on how the dice gods see fit. 50 back in the don't, DC. Dice are out. Of course, a 5-2-7. 0.7 out. That's going to settle that. The shooters suck. I'm going to go up a unit. But we don't care for right now. We're waiting for the shooter to get a point. There's a 5, a 4-1 fever. 100 in the DC. Dice are out. 3-3, a hard 6. Our shooter has made it past the third roll. Not the best don't point. Dice are out. Let's see some 4s and 10s. That's a 12. We don't want the box cars. Dice are out. There's a hard 10, a 5-5 puppy paws. We're going to owe $4. That's 50, so we're going to owe 2. But we're going to get 100. Dice are out. A 3-1-4. That's not too hard to take. Another $2 for 100. The dice have finally found the outside numbers. Dice are out. A 6-2-8. Dangerously close to disaster. I'd like some more outside numbers. That'd be nice. That's not going to count. Die didn't hit the back wall, so we got to keep going. Dice are out. Shooter got the point. 4-1-5. Dice are out. We're looking for a new point. We're still working. Remember, we've got a DC point, so we work every roll now. And it's that's going to be a hard 4. That's the ballerina. We're going to get $3 back. And we'll take another 100. I'm going to pay it out with a black chip. Dice are out. That's a 5-4 Nina Niner. 6-3, back-to-back 9s, just a different variety, and they're starting to cluster. There's a hard 10, a hard 5-5 puppy paws. $2 for 100. We'll take that every day of the week. And twice on the weekend. Dice are out. And we're going to lose that 100 on the don't. 516. Necessary casino donation. We're well in profit. There is no need for this nonsense. Back to the base. 25 on the 4 and 10. 50 in the don't. And of course, there's our 7. I think that'll do it. 617. Yep, we're good. 6-1, you're all done. Everything gets wiped clean, and we tell the dealers we want to cash out. 6-1, you're all done. Dice go over here. Let's see. 5, 6, there's 700. Ugh. We're going to be close. Okay. Oh, sorry. Those are 4s. So we got 1, 2, 300 more here. There's our 1,000. So our starting bankroll is accounted for. Let's see. There's another 100, so that's going to color up to a black chip. And we get 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 for that one. That's going to color up. Just for the camera. Another 100. $230. That's daily paycheck. $231. That's daily paycheck material. That's 20, just over 20% of the bankroll and profit. So we'll take it. A little bit of a grindy strategy, but. And not necessarily, we had a couple of disastrous 0.7 outs there, but laddering up helped. So we'll do 231 and be happy. We're on our way to 10K. We'll put it in here. Our profit rack. We'll keep 400 out and get everything accounted for and squared up here. We can color these up. That's going to be a $5 chip. I'll take another 500 for these guys. And Joe Casino right now, highest denomination is purple, so that's how that goes. 1, 2, that's 1, 2, 3, 4,300. You go bye-bye. 4,350. 70. $4,370. We're almost halfway home, folks. And definitely liking all this purple chip business here. No problem whatsoever with that. Back over to the side, our $400 bankroll. We'll move on to the next roll. Until we see you next time, folks. Joe from Feel Like Craps. Again, I always do feel like craps. I hope that you do too. Remember, when we go to the casino, we never bet with money that we cannot afford to lose. Until the next time, be well, stay safe. And if you're headed out to the casino and to the craps table, we hope those dice gods stay forever in your favor.